Okay, so another thing about my case. So remember, I was brought up on departmental charges. The witness said I didn't do it. They brought her up on charges. The allegation was that I was cursing in the bathroom. So the assistant criminal division manager at the time, I brought her up on this. I filed a discrimination complaint against her, and I filed a discrimination complaint against the division manager, the manager and the assistant division manager. So this was pending. They were supposedly, quote unquote, investigating it at the time when I was brought up on that BS charge. So approximately, I don't know the time frame actually. So the assistant criminal division manager was in a meeting with 4 to 5 other investigators. One of the investigators was black. A white investigator was cursing. She always cursed. She threatened people. She cursed. She did whatever. Nothing was done about it. Remember, I was brought up for cursing because cursing was supposedly not tolerated. One of the issues that I filed was black people are held to a different standard than white people. Black people are subject to discipline when white people are not for the same instances. So when the white girl was cursing, the assistant criminal division manager at the time did absolutely nothing. The black investigator wrote the assistant division manager up on charges and said she discriminated against me because when I was accused, I was brought up on charges. Now, the white girl did it in front of her and she did nothing. At this time, my complaint against her saying that black and white people are treated differently is pending. The New Jersey judiciary, instead of bringing this assistant criminal division manager up on departmental charges, they have 4 or 5 people give statements that this happened and she did nothing. They allow her to resign from her position. She worked at the New Jersey judiciary since 1978. They wasn't going to bring her up on charges. But you brought me up on charges. One of the charges I got was for not answering an email that was sent when I was out on FMLA. So you can write me up for that BS fucking charge, but you can't write this white lady up for discriminating against a black employee when y'all cold busted her. In addition to y'all busting her, that proves my complaint that black people and white people are held to a different standard. And at the same time, you say that my complaint against her for discrimination has no merit, but you let her resign from her position. How my complaint got no merit when we just proved it. We could prove my complaint has merit. And they're trying to cover this up. That's why when I filed my lawsuit, when you settle, you can't talk about what happened. Why don't y'all want to talk about this? And if y'all doing this with employees, we see what the police do with people on camera. But what are these government officials that work for the court, these judges? She was an assistant criminal division manager. She worked in the division doing reports for black people since 1978. Y'all think I'm going to just sit here and be quiet and let y'all do this? No, absolutely.